Hello, my friends. It's Laura the Teach, and our lesson today is going to be about a vowel team, A-I. Now, you might notice that I have a long line over the A, and I have dots kind of crossing out the I. What I like to do when we're first learning about vowel teams is I like to do a visual. Remember, A is like this, and long A says A. So a long line above a vowel means that it's a long vowel. And crossing this off, even though it still exists, means that I don't hear it. So when you see AI together, that's a vowel team. Two vowels going walking, but the first one does the talking and it says its own name, A. And then the second one is silent. It doesn't talk. So when we see AI, we're always going to say A, no matter how it is in a word. So we're going to look at some AI words, and we've already talked about blends before. And so a lot of these have blends in them, these words. So we're going to look at that. But always remember, say it with me. What does AI say? A. The rule, when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, it's long, and the second one is quiet. So our first AI word is, look at that, a cluster blend. STR says stir, stir. Then our AI says A. Then we hear N, stir, ain, stir-ain, strain. When you strain something, you can pour water out of a pan and have it go through a colander, which is that thing that your parents might use, has holes in it where the water goes through, but then the noodles fall into that. So strain. This rhymes with strain because it ends in the ain sound, and it's another cluster blend, SPR, spur, ain, sprain. If you sprain something, that means that you hurt a part of your body, and it hurts to move it. So you might have had a sprain of a muscle. This starts with AI, so it says A, then you hear the M. Aim, aim. If you aim at something, that means you have a target that you're focusing on and you're trying to hit it. Or you can set aims for yourself so that you can say, my aim is to get 100% on the test. So it can be a goal. We have AI, laid, laid. You might say, I laid my clothing on the bed. It means it's the process of putting something down. We have rail. A rail is usually something that you hold on to when you're going up and down the stairs to help you so that you don't fall or stumble. Now this has a separate word in the beginning, A, there's your blend, aid, afraid. If you're afraid of something, it means something scares you. We hear there's fail, fail. Now, I want to tell you something. Laura the Teach has failed at many things in life. The only reason I learned something is because I had to fail the first time. Fail means that you weren't successful. You couldn't do it. The first time I tried to ride a bike, I failed many times until it became more natural to me. And then I learned how to ride a bike. So fail means that you couldn't do it the first time. It doesn't mean that you never will be able to. nail. You have nails on your fingers, or you can pound a nail into a piece of wood to hold something together. This rhymes with nail. It says ale, mail. This is the kind of mail that the post office brings to your house. Here's another rhyming word. Jail, jail. Jail is where people who made some bad choices might go and stay for a while. Vain, vain. Now, if a person is vain, it means that they look in the mirror all the time and they're very worried about how they look, more so than they are concerned about other things in life. It's okay to feel good about yourself, to love yourself. The difference between that and being vain is that looks matter more than anything else. That's what vain is. There's a blend. Ale, snail, snail. A snail is a little mollusk. You might see them in the stores in the fish tanks. They have little shells. Sail, sail. You might sail on a boat or even on a raft on the water. It means that you're floating in the water. Here's our H brother Charlie. Chain, chain. You can have a chain to hold something. Like my swing on my porch is on a chain. Paid, paid. If you paid something, you gave someone some money. Tail, tail. Now, I don't have a tail, and I don't think you have a tail, unless it's on your head like a ponytail or a tail in the back of your hairline. But animals, most animals have a tail. There's a blend. Drain, drain. Now, to drain something means to get the water off. If you do dishes in your sink and you pull the plug, the drain takes the water away. We have two kind of things. We have pain and then painter. A painter is someone who paints. Do you like to paint? I love to paint. Pain, pain, pain. When you have pain, it means that you hurt. Waste. There's a blend at the end. Waste. Waist. This waist is your middle section, right above your hips. Here's a blend in the beginning. Spain. Spain. Now this has an uppercase S, a capital S, because it's the name of a country in Europe. Spain. Names of places we call proper nouns. Gain, gain, gain. Gain means to get more of. You might gain a new friend when you go to a new school. Here's a blend. Grain, grain, grain. Grains like rice and wheat and barley and oats. There's a blend. Plain, plain. If something is plain, it means it's not very fancy. Ale, ale. There was my Mags shaking off after her nap. Ale, hail. This type of hail is when frozen water comes out of the sky. This next word makes me think of Charlie, the H brother, because he likes a train. Train. He says choo-choo because he wants to drive a train. Rain, rain. The rain, when that wet stuff comes out of the sky. Wait, wait. I can wait for something to happen. That means I have to stand by until it does. There's a blend. Brain. Brain. We all have a brain and we use it all the time. My last one, paint. Paint. We talked about loving to paint because we were painters. So AI, remember, vowel team, 2 vowels go walking. The first does the talking, it's long, and the second one is quiet. Great job. We'll see you next time.